I have no doubt that we are already living in the last part of the last days. We are very close to the return of the Messiah.
I interviewed the Israeli historian Dr. Gershon Nerel. I asked him, are we currently living in the end times? This is what he answered.
What are the last days? The end times. They are the time of the fulfillment of promises connected to Israel. Israel is the key to understand world history. World history is understood by what is happening to the people of Israel and the land of Israel. One of the huge signs of the fulfillment of prophecies of the end times is the Jewish people coming back to this land. The prophet Ezekiel has an amazing prophecy about the dry bones, that they will come to life. Those who have visited in Yad Vashem, in Jerusalem, in the Holocaust Museum, they could visualize the dry bones of Israel. But not only this, the dry bones of Israel after 2,000 years to come back to the land of the patriarchs, to the land of the apostles, to the land of the Messiah. This is biblical Zionism, the fulfillment of these prophecies in the end time. And the climax of the end time is, in my understanding, the return, the coming back of the Messiah Yeshua to this world, not as a baby as he came the first time, not in weakness, but in glory, in majesty, and in power. He will come back to rule, and those who have pierced him in this land, they will weep and cry and weep and cry and recognize the Messiah. This will be a big revolution. I'm waiting for the fulfillment of this revolution in these end times. We must realize, we must understand that we are living already in the end of the end times, because we can see that all the nations are preparing to come against Israel. As the prophet Zechariah says in chapter 14, that the Lord Jehovah, he will bring the nations against Jerusalem. It is so easy today to visualize this, to understand this, that all the nations will come against Israel. There will be a big battle, terrible battle. But then the Lord Yeshua will intervene. He will intervene with his divine power. He will come on the Mount of Olives, Jerusalem. And then we will see that great things are ahead of us. And we live in unique times. So the Lord teaches us, the Lord actually warns us to be clever and not foolish, to watch, to pray, to be ready, to live holy lives, because the time of his coming is very close.